Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill, Andre Palante. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the first out of the game is an easy one. This is Bryce Terang. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's Christian Yelich.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ball, that's out.
2 outs, base is empty.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Kicks and deals. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs. And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. His 62nd home run of the season, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Willson Contreras up now for the Brewers. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. That's inside. Palante. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And strike 1 to the catcher. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to...
Zips it across. That's the 3rd out. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 1st, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And no one can get there. So a man on base to start the inning. And now Mason Wynn. Yeah, that's fouled off. Quintana will look to follow up an excellent performance last time out, tossing a shutout. And strike 2.
Boog, that shutout he threw is very impressive in this day and age. We probably won't see anyone ever get close to Walter Johnson's 110 career shutouts. Still, it's always fun to see a pitcher go out and shove the way he did.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chorio sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Here comes Willson Contreras. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the second game of the series.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they get a run at home. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Slap the other way, foul. 2 on, 1 out. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Heading for a play. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's in there. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Runners in the corners here. 1 away. Runner takes off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is downstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Just off the outside edge. It's 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nolan Arenado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one fouled off.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And that one handled. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Drilled out towards left center field. Scott on the move. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Hoskins launched a homer in his most recent game. Slider misses outside. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
That one outside, and it's 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And here is Jackson Chourio.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's outside. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period.
Runner on the move.
Nope.
Pitches
Ball
low. And safe.
1-0.
It's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. The other way. And that's just foul. Inside. And the count 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That misses. 3-1 now. Out to short. Win. Zips it to first. That's out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Nolan Gorman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Freeland makes the catch, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Slapped foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. Palante back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's a little bit low. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. Rhys HR up now for the Brewers. Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball there. That's outside. Ball one. That one the other way. And that's a base hit into left field.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Yelich at the dish. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Burleson sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that is the right through there for a strike. There's the strike at the knees. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. And it goes just foul. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And up to hit is Willson Contreras. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Cards putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 4-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. A little bit low. Ball one.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Arenado now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Tapped softly on the ground and foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Lined into left center, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Pajas batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Arenado over at second. Gorman on at first with 2 down.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Fires over to Hoskins, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, start of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the air, left field, Nootbaar. 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. One gone, runner at first. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. Here's Wynn for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. Leading off, Victor Scott. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And that's in there at the knees. Out towards left center, Collins. Puts it away for the out.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
They get the force. That out towards right center field. Scott hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now, Sal Frelick. And that is out of play. And that one in the air center field. Scott should have this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Bryce Terang the next to hit. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. And a base hit right there. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Outside, that's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now. So 2 on with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willson Contreras. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch just misses. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
On the ground. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Arenado stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that misses. And 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Up the middle. On to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And that one popped in the air, left field. Nootbaar on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. See you later. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 4-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Check on the runner. Chourio dives back in, but they got him. Out to short. Win. To first. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the DH, Nolan Gorman. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Ground ball, left side. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Scott, in his second season, 24 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Line to left. Collins makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John King. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And fouled off. That one missing inside. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the tying run is on base. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Sal Frelick.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Riley O'Brien preparing to come on if needed. Leahy warming up as well. Swings through that one for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Terang. The next to hit takes ball 1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, there's 1. How about that double play? Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and this game is tied in the 7th. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Willson Contreras will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground, out to short. To first, and that will end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Quintana back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Line drive, and there's a base hit. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Lifted in the air, out to left. Collins makes his way towards it, snags it on the run, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And the 0-1. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Burleson digs in now. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Riley O'Brien.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
0-1 down. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Leahy also throwing, and it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That one almost got him. Fought off foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a count 1-2. Tied at 4. Way outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Ortiz swings through it for strike one. That one hit to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Bottom of the 8th. Rob Zastryzny on the pitch out of the pen here. And there's the strike.
Number 58. Rob Zastryzny.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a slow roller. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
No ball.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the...
Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Liner, and this could be trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Win. Now 1 gone in the 9th. So now the DH spot, Christian Yelich.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Yelich out on the play. High leverage spot, and Willson Contreras digging in. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And so they turn things over to the righty, Grant Anderson.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Ball to strike, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Victor Scott. Line, and that's a base hit. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 down. Winning run on at first. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Second baseman,
Donovan up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Cardinals walk it off 5-4.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.